Great direction. There we go. Right. Um, Need to find it on the telephone, and hopefully the mic and all is working. We stream. There it is. Save the playlist. Live streams done. And click into it, and hopefully here. There it is. There we go. Playlist. We'll turn that volume down on the telephone, and we should be good to go. Right. Lappy. Excuse me. Just having a wee cup of tea. Just finishing a cup of tea. Create room. I want to do a couple of wee tests on a couple of different cars, maybe, and on the tracks that like. I'm not sure who I'm picking. Jesse is in the house right away. Hello, Jesse. Load. This is the Dragon Trail settings that I've loaded up for the FIA at the seaside. A BA. We'll even make that BB, and it should be all alright and good to go. Struggling now as to who I want to pick. I want to pick a nice Group 4 car that I'm going to like at the seaside, at Bathurst, and what was the other one of the wee small Sardinia ones. Right, so what have I got? The Huracan. It's quite nice, you know, and fast as well. It's an option maybe. Only 2 rounds score. Not sure how the Huracan will be on its tyres. But the tyre wear is nowhere near what it was either. Harry thinks I should pick Hyundai. Well, basically I'm going to pick my manufacturer around what car I like in Group 4 around the 3 tracks that I'm looking forward to, which is the seaside, the Sardinia track, and Bathurst. So I want a nice Group 4 car that's going to be reasonable around there. I had the Group 4 Citroen in my head as well, because I was thinking really OP at the starts. JJ mentioned that to me, but it's all rolling starts, so I'm not sure how much of a difference that's going to make. Have you done time trial practice lap for Manu? No, you're talking about the start. I'm not even going to do the first one, Harry. You're talking about at Interlargus. I haven't. I'm gonna have a better practice at the other ones. I feel like even that Group 4 Ferrari now has a chance. Never would have thought I would have went for the Ferrari, but I like that Group 4 one. I'm not sure how it's going to feel on all the tracks. So I did have a quick drive in the Citroen before I got on, and it still is in my head. I think it's meant to be good on tyres. The F-Type, possibly Jag. So there's a Citroen, Jag, Hyundai will still be there. We'll do like the Group 4 Hyundai. Citroen, Jag, Hyundai. We'll start the day in the Citroen. Where is it? There it is. What was the rules for this one? Hard tires only. or you want to do well, it's on your birthday. Happy birthday. Right. Peace on. Boom, boom. Out we go. I think I need to take them in, you know. Not even one. So just having the volume control. Alright, Jerry, in the house. Anybody, any other cars in their head that are now an option? I was thinking Porsche, but then I haven't really had a proper drive in that way. In the Group 4 one, the Cayman. I remember watching Benson struggle on top speed on it. Mr. Racing is in the house. You went for Mazda. I'm planning my first round to be this one anyway, so I've got over a week to have a wee practice on the 3 tracks. Is the server behaving? I'm not sure. I'm on my own at the moment. We'll have a wee reboot. We haven't had a joiner yet. We'll have a wee reboot. I didn't even notice. Because I didn't notice if it was red, I would perhaps think it's not red anymore. Load settings. Yeah, see, it's not red anymore. It says it's very high. You'd like to think so, wouldn't you, Jerry? Rather than the very high poor quality of internet. What is the tower on them as well? The tower on this one is ×6. Then at the wee Sardinia one, it's ×5. Only hard tires at this one. Soft and mediums available in the next one, but only mediums required. Fuel's only ×3 and ×2 and ×4. Yeah, it's a very reasonable tire wear. This one's gonna be the highest tire wear, the ×6. Apart from Interlargus, it's a rip the arse out of it ×10. I'm sticking with the sitting at the moment anyway, and we'll just have a wee drive round it. Even though if we're here in a row, we'll drive round until we feel like we've done a reasonable lap. We'll get to see how quickly the tires and stuff are going off and how we should be driving it with the brake balance. Someone must have told me the last time I drove it that that's the way to drive it there. I want to should have keep it there then. Am I appearing offline? No, I shouldn't be, Harry. Ah, I thought I changed that. Sorry. I thought I changed that right before I got on. I changed it on my other account, that's what it was. Online status. Online. That should be us doing online. Sorry, not sure how that makes a difference now. The lobby's not able to be found quickly. The Jag, definitely have the Jag in the head as well as an option, because if it's reasonable power, I know I used to like before Jag all the time. I'm not even thinking of Winter Argus at all. We haven't really had a try at it, but it wasn't one that I was feeling good about, and I would like only two rounds you're counting, and there's 3 tracks that we know we like, and they're all in group 4, so we just need to try and make up our mind between now and round 2 what we're going to do, and we can practice on the 3 ones. There's also a Tokyo one which is group 3, but I'm not really worrying about that one at all. If we end up in a pure group 3 car for that, I'm not really worrying. I'm thinking about the other 3 group 4 races. This one is probably my least favourite out of the cars on this track that I have in my head. Just in the chicane, we haven't really focused a whole lot, but it feels like she's a wee bit unsettled on the exit coming curve of the chicane. I think if I remember correctly, the Jag was always nice. Didn't like the Corvette in Bathurst. Loved the Corvette here, but it's Bathurst. Didn't really love it. This will be all the proper settings as well. Let's let them know that the host is alive. With a thanks for joining me, everyone. I'm saying 5 minutes to race. I'll get one going, even if there's only us. If I'm driving around on my own, it'll give me some kind of idea of what the tower and stuff will be like, and then we'll maybe run it again and I'll have a go. We'll run it again after this, only We've got the Hyundai. We could try a Ferrari. The Jag. We'll try the Jag next and see what its tower. The season we did go for Jag. We went for Jag because of this one, and we didn't really have a go at that car at all because the tower just killed it totally. But it's respectable enough tower, I feel. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? The Group 4 sitting. Boom, boom, that's the one I was in. Is he on the wrong tires? No. Harry, what do you think of Citroen? Do you think Citroen will have a half decent chance? I'm feeling like it could struggle. Before I got on there, I had a go on Citroen around the wee Sardinia track because it's a nice wee easy track and pretty fast, just to give me an idea of what cars were good in top speed. The Citroen, I've done a half decent lap on it and then a half decent lap in the Jag. And a half decent lap in what was the other one I tried, but the Citroen was like the slowest around that small lap, suggesting it's the slowest overall in top speed. But if you were to test the races, which hopefully I will get a chance to do then before it kicks off, if the Citroen is really good on fuel, there's meant to be over 20 seconds of a pit stop loss now nearly every time you go into the pits. So if it was able to do a no stopper, you're 20 seconds ahead. Citroen is a race pace car. Yeah, I did think on qualifying it would struggle a bit just for the laps of set. It's annoying me now. I don't know what the other one was. Hold on, I'll tell you now when I look at them. I tried the Citroen, I tried the Jag, and I tried the Hyundai. Yep, I tried the Hyundai around. It was pretty quick. Did I try any other ones? No, those three I think. I'd like to see how the Hyundai feels in the downhill section of Bathurst. The Citroen was a wee bit slidey. I'd done 2 laps around there, around the down section as well in the Citroen, and I didn't particularly straight line it very good, but she was slidey on the initial entry date. The Hyundai's nice at Bathurst. Well, we do have our own, we'll have our own personalised labour in the Citroen as well. Surely they'll not have been stupid and made it to where the Citroen is the only car capable of doing a no stopper on these ones. The Bathurst one is medium tyres only, fuel's only ×2, and it's only ×4 tyres as well. I take it it's really good, on its tires as well. Then Harry is the Citroen, just because it's so good on the fuel. Must be nice and easy on the tires, or you should at least be able to look after the tires with short shifting. Right, let's ask them to make a ride of track with a thanks for joining me, everyone, and a make your way to track, please, starting soon. This one's times 3 fuel, and then the next two are times 2. What do you think of the Ferrari, Harry? Now that you know, like, what the fuel and tires are, and the fact that I'm not worried, I'm only worried about a good Group 4 car. I don't care about the big scary Group 3 Ferrari. I like driving the Group 4 one. It's a nice car, and the settings seem quite reasonable. Right, we're all in. We'll get one going anyway. 5 minutes, 12 laps. It'll give us a bit of an idea about the fuel and how rough it's going to be on the tires. Surely Mr. Turismo going to let us small bunch out. He didn't, Dave. Pit parties. I'm assuming the Revelite, even though it's really good, that maybe a car meant to be short shifting. Doesn't look like there was a huge difference, but it was driving on the side of the coast. Seen me in a bit of pain on Saturday. Still haven't found it. There's no hurry. Hopefully fuel will be some kind of issue here. There will have to be some sort of fuel saving done. Times 3. It's only 12 laps as well, but hopefully it's not a fuel burner. Don't know much about history. Don't know much about you. What I do know is that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Mr. Racing with the headlights flashing. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing with any of that there, so I'll keep the radar on, then we'll get on to the fuel as and when we can. But we'll short shift fuel saving mode until we get into that fuel check to see what it's saying. It's going to be a fuel burner. It's at the citron, out the door then. There's no fuel on this as well. The next ones are going to be, so it's more than likely it's going to be a fuel burning season. This is a sprint race. No JJ, not yet. And I've got a week and a half, not this Wednesday but next Wednesday. I've got till then to make up my mind who I want to go. So I want to test different cars. I thought maybe the Citroen because of fuel, but it's going to be a fuel burning season. I think this is on ×3 fuel. The next 2 rounds in Group 4 are only on ×2, so it's unlikely because you're going to have to save any fuel, and it's all rolling starts, so it doesn't matter how good it is off the line. not an easy one to get flat out in it. Not the first time you tried it. Flat out. Tar tires as well. I don't fancy it, JJ. I don't think we'll be competitive. I mean, we would need a load of practice on it. I prefer just to, to try and be as competitive as we can be. It's not one where I'm gonna be able to find the time to put a load of practice in, and then it opens up the time. Not doing it opens up the time for me to have a proper practice at the 3 tracks that I am looking forward to. You know what I mean? I have a week and a half now if I can manage to jump on and have decent practice at all the other ones. You think it is a fuel saving? Why do you think that this track isn't a fuel saver? For sure. And the Citroen. Hi, has that went like that? Right, it's back now. It told me that I had no fuel. Told me I had no fuel. Well, look, it's telling me I have no fuel again. What is it doing? There's a shitload of fuel. This is a fuel burner. In the Citroen, it's a fuel burner anyway. It might be a fuel saver. It'll be a pretty easy fuel saver, but in any car, I don't think there's a car out there that will be losing a lot of time. There'll be a couple of cars maybe that are heavy on fuel, but you might have to drive them a bit sensibly. But the next 2 rounds is even less fuel, so it's a fuel burning season as far as I'm concerned. Which rules out the Citroen, doesn't it? Like it does. It does. The Citroen has been ruled out. The Citroen is no longer in my thoughts. It's not going to be that. The Huracan, the tires are pretty reasonable as well. That Huracan's usually a reasonable car to drive. It feels nice. And Group 4, not sure how it feels as the tires start to go on it now, but it's definitely a nice car. I know she's nice around the seaside, and she's fast in a straight line, so it's going to be good at Sardinia. Coyote, you think Porsche would suit me a lot? I don't know. I think Coyote. I love driving the Porsche. Although it's the Group 3 Porsche, I haven't really had a proper drive in the Cayman, is it you call it, in Group 4. But it didn't come across. I've seen Benson in it, and it didn't come across as if it was a fast car in a straight line. Benson looked like he was hauling ass. The Porsches kind of also to me look a wee bit like a car that in order to drive it fast you need to be pushing hard, which isn't necessarily the way I drive, if you know what I mean. Oh, definitely not. Definitely no patience or time to learn in the wet. We've done about 3 laps altogether, 1 lap at a time. We've tried. I think my next one I'm gonna try is the F-Type. The Jag. No patience, JJ, to learn. That's why I have bounced into it and tried it. I don't have the time or patience to put into it and to keep me motivated. You learnt to wet quickly. I didn't fancy it at all. I know we all wanted it, crying out for wet conditions for ages, but in any game, when they give you the option of having a vote, 99% of the time, most people want a race in the dry weather rather than in the wet. I think what I wanted most of all is a transition period where you start the race and maybe it starts raining and then there's a larger period of the race, maybe 4 or 5 laps, where big decisions need to be made. I think that would be quite fun. That would force me into having to learn how to drive in the wet, but just bouncing into it, I wasn't having enough fun. I mean, to make me keep on driving around. We can take our time. What else are you thinking now, Coyote? Have you any other hot favourites in your head now that you know that it's a fuel burning season for the looks of it, and quite reasonable turbo, times 6, times 5 and times 4 turbo, I think, which seems very reasonable. That Ferrari in Group 4 is a lovely car to drive as well, and then we could say we've been Ferrari. You've already went for Chevrolet, and you're happy with your pick? I just want a good Group 4 one. I don't really care about the Tokyo track in Group 3 if I have a poor one. There's 3 nice tracks that I like in Group 4, so I just want to make sure I'm happy with a Group 4 car I've picked. You didn't really consider the calendar. You chose Chevrolet because you enjoy driving it. I didn't particularly like it in the downhill sector at Bathurst, although I love the Group 4 one at the seaside. The chicane is really nice at the seaside in it. We'll try the Jag next. We haven't driven the Jag in for a while. We'll see what we think of it. Well, at least you get to see what the tower is going to be like. Is the front's going to be killed in the Jag again, which was the problem the last time we went there? But I'm almost sure it was like some ridiculous times 12 or times 13 tower that they had in that season. This one's for sure a sprint race anyway. This is no pit stops at all. A 12 lap dash for guys. There's no hurry. Toyota. I don't know, Tom. I was thinking Toyota, but that's before seeing all the other tracks. The first round is times 10 tower. That's going to be a good one for Toyota, if the Toyota Group 3 car. is really nice on its tires. But after that, it's like a totally different calendar and race format. That one's going to involve a bit of fuel, and every set of tires have to be used. Then the rest of them, this one's a straightforward sprint race, hard tires only, times 6 tires and 3 fuel. And the fact that that is a fuel burner suggests that the next two that I'm interested in are also going to be fuel burners, because it's only times 2 fuel, and the tire wear just gets lower, times 5 and then times 4. I think they're sprint. They've given us sprint races. Even the Sardinia one might have a wee bit of a tactics idea, because there's soft and medium tires available, but the required is only the medium. So that will probably, because of the big pit loss, that'll just be a sprint race. Everyone's starting on the mediums. I think they're always sprint races. I didn't really enjoy the 86 Toyota in Group 4. I thought it was lacking a bit of pace, and it's not a tire wear season or a fuel saving season, so I don't think that's the way to go now. We can take our time. And Harry has made it easily, so it's a fuel burner for Harry as well in the Hyundai, as he's a quarter of a tank left. That's for guys, a fuel burner for every car, I think. A big fast quick car there is what you want. The GR4 Supra as well, so we'll have 2 different cars in that group. It's going to be about 20-21 minute race. You want a car good in qualifying. Yeah, I'm sure he does. He's maybe just wanting a bit of an idea of an overall. I'm kind of wanting a bit of an idea of an overall as well, and hopefully he'll let us know his thoughts in the chat. Harry, did you have any major mistakes in that one? What is the brain telling you? Is the brain telling you, yeah, I could have been 10 seconds faster, or 10 seconds? What is that a reasonable overall time? It just shows we have an idea what to go for. 21.5 minutes. What do you think, Harry? Is there much more time available there? Or did you crash 14 times and you've lost track? Right, so that was a half decent overall time then from Harry. What do you think the best cars are, Harry, just on pace? If it was a no tire, no fuel saving at all in Group 4, what is the fastest cars in Group 4? Just so as I have them in my head. I know Corvette is up there going. Surely Jag must be up there as well. Quick corner straight line. The Nissan used to be really quick in the straight line. Don't know if that was Group 4 or Group 3. They had a real fast one in the straight line. Should be looking at a high 145. Look at a low 146. Paper lenses, Jag. Olivia, that was just it. Hey, Jag. Tickles my fancy. It should be nice enough around that wee Sardinia track. Just because it's quick in a straight line. And surely in Bathurst. It should be a lot more stable in the downhill section than the Citroen. Although it's out overhead anyway, we'll probably try the Corvette and the Aston. Down there. This car will be a bit more stable down there. And the only thing I have in my head at the moment is Jag. There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Right, we'll go to Bathurst and I will load up the Bathurst settings. There's no hurry. The Huracan could definitely be. It's lovely around the seaside. Is it not faster? Any of you know which is faster, the Jag or the Huracan? Jim is in the house. Hello, Jim. You've gone for Volkswagen. This race is making you nervous. You're guessing, yeah, it's a sprint race at the seaside, which suggests to me that the other Group 4 races are also going to be sprint races, as this one has ×3 turbo, which is a fuel burner, and the next two that I'm looking forward to is only ×2 fuel. I think the only one with even a chance of any tactics is the Sardinia one, as there's soft tyres available, but you're going to struggle to make up a 20-second difference. I think the soft tyres will maybe just not be of any use to anyone. It could end up a no stopper as well on the mediums for everyone. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer. There is the Hyundai still there, but the Hyundai's not as fast as the Jag or the Huracan in a straight line, I don't think. Surely the Group 4 Viper hasn't been killed. It still has to be a reasonable car, but it's ruled out because we're only away from there. Right, I want to go and test some cars on Bathurst. See what the downhill section's like. Don't you worry. Right. This one was 16 laps. Tires ×4, fuel ×2. Medium tires only. Right. Don't you worry. The Viper was still the fastest at the seaside a few weeks back, although they made it slightly worse. I think they added more weight, or they done something to slow it down a wee tad. Right, let's go out and see what it feels like. there's no hurry. Right, so the Proof 4 hasn't been touched. I'll not go there, but just because it was there last time out, that'll rule the Odins out for me. I think Jag is my hot favourite at the moment. The season that we did go for Jag was totally killed for us. On the 2 or 3 tracks that we were looking forward to in this car, the front tires were just killed in no time. It's way steadier through there. That's really steady on the way in yet. Got 3 or 4 different sexy personalised liveries on the Jags as well. I'm thinking like we're probably going to be practicing in the Jag. Say nothing about that. Don't you worry, Mr. Dagosa. Not go hang about. But definitely give it a get one started leaving it. We're on our own to give us an idea. If the fuel burner again has to be. Why would it not be? And the tires was not a problem in the last one. They're even less now. This is an hour out now sprint race. Don't you worry, there's a time. Right, one more time down that section. Keep it. car is definitely the nicest. Just on the entry of that. Let's tell them that we are alive. The host is alive indeed. Hey, thanks for joining me, everyone. And 5 minutes, and I'll get one going. As I say, I would like to get one going if people start leaving as well, and there's one hanging on there. I'll get one started, even if he leaves, just to confirm in the head that it's a flat out sprint race again. Well, it's looking like it. Let me. Can I reach my box? I did. Oh, you did not, honey. You couldn't pass it over, and I'll get my smoke rolled. Thank you, babe. No kisses today. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Keithy out looking well there. We don't see much of his car, but that does look like my kind of car. It is indeed. Look at it. My goodness. Keithy, don't believe me just yet. Don't even think about it. He's practicing to start. Come on. Let's get Keithy to the office. In case that's his very own sexy library. 181 libraries. 44 of them, and he likes himself a wee bit of yoga. Bit of looks of it as well. Did we see that? Sexy green one. There's a wee one for the McGann. That's badass looking. That really is badass looking. And we're gonna steal that without even pulling on a balaclava. I would never use that McGann, like, so we don't, but at least if we do use it now, we're gonna be badass looking. Where's that one he's out in now? Is that his? There's another nice Rizzler one as well for the Mustang. The Mustang. No. So all we can get to do is to admire it on the track. Where is he? There he is. Ha! That's the Rizzler one that we've seen. He does have that shit. Right, hold on. I need that again before he leaves to the office. Where is that Rizzler one? There it is for the Mustang. And I'll steal that. We've got a couple of badass. We don't really like the Mustang here. We've already told them that we're alive. I'll start one as soon as I roll away smoke. Come a little closer. Let's go over what I had in mind. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Turn some music on that's soft and slow. Get one going very shortly, boys. About another minute or a minute and a half. Hopefully there will be at least one remains in, so we can start the race. Everybody loves somebody sometime. It's all about the bass, no trouble. It's all about the bass. Attention please, attention please. All GR4 competitors. All GR4 competitors. Make your way to track, please. Race will be commencing. Like now. Boom, boom, boom. There's no hurry. Right. Again, out with a thanks for joining me, everyone, and make your way to track, please, starting soon. And the rules is it's only mediums allowed, so there's no rules even needing to be thrown out. Hello, Mr. Orsway is in the house. We can take our time. Hello, Mr. Orsby. Hello, good evening. Nice to see you again, Mr. Orsby. Oh, and I'm going to start one just to give me an idea. And I think 5 minutes for every qualifying session, from what I noticed. side as well. Some more and let him know that he's behind We can take our time. Is that what you were talking about, Jerry? Come a little closer. Let's go over wood ahead of mine. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. And you're just having a wee sing along with us. Thanks very much, Jerry. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna find a new shortcut here. Right, we really just want to know if this is an hour sprint race, which we think it's going to be. I'm revving it out. I think it's a fuel burner as well. Why is that shit? Starting in third? Don't get that at all. That's only been happening from the done the update. Is that happening to anybody else at the start of races? It's changing your car. I noticed that at Interlargus as well. It was sending me out of the pits in the wrong gear. Right, anyway, head down here. Right, so a wee bit of a fuel saver in this one. Says we've got 15 laps left and we've got 15 laps left to go. So you will have to fuel save a wee bit, but that's still well makeable. Especially with 7 gears. There's certainly not be any cars who aren't able to do a no stop. hardly took any fuel away from this lap at all. There's a bit of second leg there. So even though it looked like it might have possibly fuel saved a wee bit, the fuel's going down at a different rate. That was assuming it was going to go down. Like I thought it was going to go down around about 1.2 whenever you're revving a car out, and then when you're full fuel saving mode about 0.8. Seems like we're going to go down much slower, so it's still going to be a fuel burner, I think. Right, well, revving nuts out of this lap. Started the lap at 14 exactly. That bag's in the house, load that. Our unit. All good, hopefully, Dad. What are you saying, sir? Good evening, and you, sir. Right, we started this lap. It's exactly 14, and we've revved the nuts out of it, which we usually think uses about 1.2 in most cars. It's looking like it's going to be that way at the moment. I'm not sure what has happened there. We seem to have a lap that was very strange. The first or the second lap. The second lap, I think. We started the second lap with 15.2 and we ended the lap on about 15. So it didn't take anything of us for some reason. It's going down at its normal. I would have thought it was going to go down from now. Not drive. Pit stop we needed maybe for tires. That's a good bit of tower as well. Let's go all to the rear just to see if the car handles to it all to the rear. Could be driven 5 over there. Okay, just been for a walk to clear your head before tonight's race. Signed up for a big Assetto Corsa one. How's it been going? Right, I think this car's meant to be driven 5 to the rear then. I don't think it's enough of a fuel burner to be revving it out for the whole grid walk. And just like that. Anything else to bring down? Kind of. Do you want to know how those tires are going to go? You know, I'll keep going just to see how those tires are. You're in Division 1 now, racing with the big boys. Your 4th championship so far. So you think you're having fun, sir? That's what it's all about, that. A wee bit of fun. Smokers Highway. do want to keep driving just to see how bad the tires are going to get. Don't we smoke glove? Might turn into a fun wee race. And again, lift the fag out of the ice tray straight. I can turn it off anytime, really, love. Why? Yeah, maybe, yeah. Dave lost at that pit stop. Might go far up to stop this one, you know. It'll be close. This might be a wee bit of a strategy going on in this one. You can run the first corner now. Stop. There it is there. So he's running the first corner now. Very close to him that time. And that's a big gap for a whole lot of other cars to slide into in a FIA race with full grid. We're just going to get slower and slower now as well throughout the race. Let's catch this quicker and quicker. Hopefully it is a very close strategy because of an action rather than a sprint race. Jimmy in the house. Hello, Jimmy. How's you, mate? We forgot to move the brake balance for the first 2 laps as well. Definitely. And we'll have that spinning. Just look at the tires more. So we can definitely look after the tires. Good enough for another stop. And he's not, all depends how he's driving as well, like, but he's not reeling us in dramatically. Unless the tires hit a huge big drop off point, and even if they do hit a big drop off point, I can lose a shitload of time in the proper race. Be driving a lot different. It's now without the handbrake down. And that's full shit there. Oh, that might have threw it away in terms of even knowing if he was going to come back. I don't think he was he? He wasn't 12 seconds, there's no way he was taking that back on us. It's a sprint race again. I don't think, unless you have extraordinary pace, why would you come in for a pit stop if you can only do? And I can just get a 3-lap race for the win with Mr. Orsley on up ahead. That's Leisure Lights at the man. Hello, sir. We've been daydreaming this whole damn race. Fancy pumping into you with 3 to go. Right, what are we at the moment? 2.2. Have we even got the man's pace? These are more times as well. Down behind. Pit stop. Let's get in. Quite a nice wee finish to this. Two to go. Right, let's get the brake balance back down to 2, just in case a wee lunge becomes available. Still just out of it. With one to go, another wee flash of the headlights from Mr. Ordway. And I seem to be matching the guy on the fresher tires behind us. Into the slip at just the right moment. Good luck, sir. Oh, he's got it back in and stepping out. And he did not protect that inside. On the last lap, I would have fought like a dog for that one. Oh, getting an opportunity there. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Colin, who wants to play? Oh, well, he lost the slip. Again, like a granny, good exit. And was he in it? He is indeed. We'll bring him back. This mate, our wiggling has been done. He was just about to finish. Not getting back. Oh, something on 7. Doing nothing here. And we finished with well over a lap, so I'll not rev it out on the grid walk to the fuel burn, but you don't need to worry about fuel saving during the race if that time go back. Good race, Mr. Orsway, and I do think a no stopper is the way to go just because of the big pit loss now. Has to be, surely. Would like to think It's beverage time. Sponsors of Scotty Senior's live streams, helping Scotty talk a wee bit of shit now and again for you. I'm liking Jack there. I think we're going to go Jag. I really do think we're going to go Jag. And just to confirm the amount, let's first of all throw out a thanks for the practice. Definitely not the Sitman. I said the Hurricane has a small chance. Hardcastle, nice. Not a problem. Who are you again, Hardcastle? Remind me of that. Who were you in the room, sir? It probably won't stick, but one day it will, and we will be ever so proud that we remembered that shit. Are you Mr. Orswee? That was a fun one. One more check. I don't think any. The Hyundais are. I'd rather have the Jag, I think. We still haven't run a practice at the wee small Sardinia one, or Sardinia one. It might be the only one with a strategy, as soft tyres are allowed but not mandatory. Wee small track, 25 laps. If it's over a 20-second loss, if it's 18, 19, 20 seconds of a loss in the pit stop, the soft tyres aren't going to be that much faster, surely, over a race. I think at the moment we've still got a week and a half to go and have more practices. We'll get a proper practice on Wednesday, hopefully, on those 3 tracks again. We didn't do the Sardinia one, but we will do the Sardinia one the next time we start, and that's how we'll start, and give us an idea if there's going to be any strategy in that one. And then a week and a half just to learn them and get a plan together to try and get a couple of half decent results. Thank you anyone who's hopped in. Not on for long the day. At the moment we're going for Jag. Will we win a Jag here maybe? Just to confirm that Mr. Turismo is thinking the same. No, I'm not thinking Honda. I'm not thinking Honda. Definitely not. Thank you anyone who's hopped in. I'll probably be back on for a wee stream of Red Dead in an hour or two, maybe sooner. Catch us on the flip side.